I need them slugs, fam. What are slugs even called, bro? Are they hermaphrodites or something? So the only thing that's actually going to be interesting is what happens now. Like, the real challenge now awaits us. Them in there. Right. Them in there. Right. Them in there. Boom! We have light. We have power. I'm hoping that everything else should be running smoothly now. We go. We're getting them as well. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back again to some more Satisfactory. As you can see, bro, we are once again overlooking our landscape. And you know what, fam? Man's just going to do a quick pan, yeah? And y'all let me know if you see anything different. If you do, fair enough. If not, then, well, I mean, I don't know, actually. Everything's kind of looking the same, to be fair. But anyways, we are back here, continuing on with our missions. And missions is essentially what I've been doing, to be fair. I'm kind of been doing a lot of preparation, you might say, as we just send ourselves straight back. So essentially, we are carrying on from what we did in the last episode, that there, where we were busy trying to work on creating new components. This guy just... Bro, you seem to be in a predicament, bro. Why are you here, bro? Why are you here? Oh, look, can I stand on you? Oh, whoa, you're bouncy. Wait a minute. You're like an inflatable. It makes like a boing sound, a really low one, but hey, yo, I'm bouncing on this geezer. As we do this, obviously, we need to make more of the advanced materials, the advanced components, bro. And in doing so, we needed more components for those components to be made into components. So basically, we need things to make things that will make things. We've got a lot of things. And you know what, yeah? I added an extra manufacturer here that makes two of the same, because I thought this is obviously taking a long time. Like, these oscillators. I mean, we're getting quite a few, but like, they are very slow. But I didn't think that I could just make another one. You know what, yeah, I might need to make another manufacturer for the oscillators over here. As you see, we've gotten more Caterium coming through, and obviously I've split it in more, making more of those. Like, bro, man's just telling you, bro, the damn update at this point. And I'm hoping that everything else should be running smoothly now. I've also sorted out the oil problem over there, so that truck is no longer deadlocking anymore, which is fun. Everything else all seems to be okay for the time being, but I guess the thing we need to focus on is to pretty much understand what has to come next. Now that we have all of our situations out of the way, look, we got plastic coming through, oil's now coming through at a good rate. Look at this, bro. We got a lot of oil. Everything all seems to be in a stable motion at the moment for now. It's kind of just a matter of I just need to let it run. Need to let the machines run for an ungodly amount of time. But here they are, all running through. So everything here is all filled up, but we're only getting two. Maybe I might have to build another manufacturer somewhere. Do you think it's possible? Hang on. I need more plastic. Luckily, there's like lots of it over here. So now we're waiting for the oscillators to make their way through. Because I believe, yes, I've now added... There's more plastic being added into here because I'm using the quick wire, which we're also getting through here, which is also seem to be working absolutely fine. And obviously our components of getting circuit boards are now fixed. So we need more oscillators. Unfortunately, they are a pain in the ass to make. These seem to be the most frustrating ones because like they're not hard to make, but like the amount of time it's taking to make one is so low, even when it's fully overclocked. And it's just gone all the way over there, get instantly turned into machine, and then we've got to wait like so long for it again. 48 seconds. Pretty much a minute by the time... It takes 1 minute to get one set of those things to make one computer, because by the time it's made and the time it takes to get all the way over there, bro, it's definitely been a minute. So a minute is not really ideal. So, I mean, we could make more... Just a matter, basically what we do is we just create splitter, takes that here, splitter that takes that here, and or it's a splitter that takes it there, and just make like those can go in there, that can go there, this one can go up there. Go ahead and make ourselves a crystal oscillator. We need more power over here. There we go. That should now start constructing. Unfortunately, I've got two things, bro. We might just have to go and hunting for more slimes. Not slimes, the slugs. And essentially what we do is we just essentially make a merger. That merge straight up there. To be fair, I could just do that. Boom, there we go. So I've now made another one of these. We just need it to... See, look at this, bro. It just takes so long. So long to construct. And we need more. We need more. Like, all of this is all being designed to create the supercomputers, which we're starting to get the hang of. And unfortunately, there's no other, like, alternative methods. I got a hard drive here. Yeah, sure, we may as well scan that. What else have I got in here? Just got bare things. Like, my inventory is kind of full. I've got a lot of Caterium here that kind of needs to be added to the collection because I was in the middle of trying to, like, sort out all stuff. We need to start collecting more nuts as well because I think I need more healing because obviously we went through quite a fair bit of combat in these last few episodes because we've had to. We haven't really had much of a choice in the matter. So, yeah, we definitely just need more stuff. And I know there's like a few other odd things that I know I could do and use, and obviously there's like things that I can add and take away. But like, even though all of the stuff all the way over there is like still in motion, it's just taken a long time. This stuff, on the other hand, is kind of coming together. So what we need to do is we pretty much need to put it all together because all of this here, everything you've all seen here, all of this that have been made in these last few episodes have all been made specifically for one thing. And that one thing is radio control unit, which uses the aluminum casing, crystal oscillators, and computers. So what we actually need to do is we need to make Caterium computers because I believe I have this here is making the circuit boards. Obviously we have rubber here, and obviously we have all of this Caterium over here that is making the quick wires, which is all being fed into here. So what we need to do is we actually kind of need to move, you know what, fam, get this bit of gas out of here, man. There we go. And we need to make a computer. We need to make the area that makes computers. And I guess maybe we could do it up here. We can build a foundation. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because obviously the rubber's here, Caterium's here, and these things are kind of here. But I guess I can just like meander them all the way through to the point that they're over here. But we need to use, I think we need to make manufacture. This jetpack thing, bro, is kind of annoying me, bro. Right. How big is the manufacturer? Is this going to be big enough for it? Manufacture. Aha! We've done it! Right. So essentially what we need to do is we need to bring this. Caterium wires go in here. Pretty sure the rubber... Is the rubber here? The rubber's here. So what we can do actually is we can probably do a splitter here, and then that just curve around here. We'll be making Caterium computers. So we have the rubber, the quick wires. We just need to get the circuit boards. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make another storage container. Just kind of using this as like a, kind of just like a little support beam for this thing, to be fair. Not really intended for storage, but the thing goes in there. And it's literally a matter of just trying to stick it so it goes all the way in here. And then what we want to do is we want to, okay, I can stick it around there. And then I want it to go there. Okay, so that's now on top. Okay. So now that is all together. We just need to bring power, which there is some here. It's all being used. That's fine. We can upgrade it. Put it in here. All right. This is now making Caterium computers, which is essentially just computers. So now that we've got that out of the way, next thing we need to do is try and build storage for this to be here. And it's running out of steel beams. Bring it all the way up here. Unfortunately, that's just kind of in the way, but you know what? That is just going to have to be how it is going to be. And essentially just plug that in there. There we go. We need to go ahead and find ourselves some more slugs, but at least we're now making computers over here, which combined, if we look at radio, we have the oscillators being made, the computers are being made right now, and we just need to bring the aluminum casing. So we have to do another massive long-ass conveyor belt all the way from up there. So you see that massive ramp I made in the distance? The aluminum casing is up there. We need to go and bring it all the way down here. Now we can either just make a conveyor belt, which will definitely be the easiest. It will be the longest, will be the easiest, or we could do... Thing is, I do have coal up there, so we could do like a truck that literally just comes down the hill, but whether or not a truck is going to get up that hill with that kind of steep incline, like that's... wasn't there something to do with the drone? Do you think maybe a drone is kind of like an aerial transport unit? Because Because at first I thought it was something that I could use to fly around in, but I don't think that's true. I think I have to deal with like the jetpack, and I think there's some kind of hover thing, which is essentially a jetpack, but I can only use it when I'm close to the pylons. Let us have a look and see, because maybe we might have to call in aerial support to transport the thing over here. Aeronautical engineering. Transports available input back and forth between its home port and destination port. Must be built on a drone port. Has 9 inventory slots. That's not really ideal, is it? 9 inventory slots. How much is that? That's literally a 3x3 square. How much inventory space does my Explorer have? Car that I don't use anymore ever since I've started using this jetpack thing. That's over here. How many slots does this thing have? Because I think the Explorer can get up and down that steep incline. Maybe we might have to just like, you know, use my Explorer, but I don't know if my Explorer can be allocated to a truck station because it's not a truck. And it's like, where the hell is it? Oh, it's all over the way where those oil canisters are, aren't they? All right. I mean, how fast is the drone? I mean, I guess we could do it for experimental purposes. The MAM is complete. Alright. Although, to be fair, I probably might do the same meta strategy of only using the rescan or only using the things if I absolutely need it. Hard drive in the library, what have you got me? Automatic speed warrant? Nah, bro, we don't need any of that. I'll do the rescan once I've saved it, and then I can do the meta strategy. I mean, we may as well try out the drone thing, right? 9 inventory slots, but like if it's like fast, like bro, if it's same day delivery, bro, we might be able to take advantage of it. Maybe it might not be that powerful, but we do need the radio units to make it. Okay, well then screw that thing then. We need the radio unit anyway. Nuclear power. Yeah, so the radio thing is kind of something we really need. Fused modular frame. Ooh. Pressure conversion tube to then transform into nuclear power still. All these things. Alright, maybe we're going to probably have to do this the meta way. And we need to get the aluminum casing all the way down. Like, the objective for this episode is to get those radio control units in production. That's what we need, bro. Once we've got the radio, like, once we've got them in production, I can let them run, and then we should have enough. And then, in the next episode, we can use the radio control unit and the supercomputers to unlock the next stages in the hub, where we'll be able to use nuclear power. Conveyor belt the whole way. I feel like I might need some more of the basic iron plating and pipes. The only problem is, right, I don't have anything that... I only have one spot in this entire whole area that's just making just the basic steel pipes. Well, not the steel pipes, but like the iron plates and the rods, because everything else is all being used for the other components over here. We also need to find more slugs, because we need more oscillators. Who would have thought it? That it's the oscillators that I kind of need the most right now. But for some reason, they just take forever to make automatically. I think I see a slug up there. Hang on, bro. Let's go ahead and grab this. Oh, there's a slug over here as well. How have I not picked these up, man? We can use these, bro. I need to actively go hunting for these things. You know, I always wondered, like, can you remember, like, back in the day when I found these and they were like, oh, bro, how do you even get up there? And I'm just out here just flying around. Right, let's go ahead and make more of these shards. I think there is, like, how many things do we need for that other oscillator? I think there's, like, one. I think there is like a slug like here. We can go down here, right? Look, the slug is like literally right there. Straight into here we go. God, man, the atmosphere is definitely different down here. Such horror awaits us down there. Nah, fam. I'm enjoying the simulations, bro, and you're just watching things work, bro. The satisfaction this is what I live for. This is what this is all about, man. I enjoy making machines and contraptions that work and provide me the production I need to advance forward. Like every single adventure, everything we do, no matter what it is, will always have its ups and downs. But when you go forward, you still go forward. Even if you go up and down, you still go forward. So look, bro, I'm going up, going down, going up, going down, but I'm still going forward. So it doesn't matter how bad things get or how good things become. At the end of the day, everything all moves forward. There you go, bro. Inspiration for you. Shove this last thing in here. Right, this is now fully overclocked now, so hopefully we can start to see a bit more. I feel like I probably might just end up having to just make another manufacturer here, which I think I need more modular frames anyway. But let's not get too distracted, bro, because the real challenge now awaits us. Because we've got to get aluminum casing, which is all the way up there, far and beyond. And we've got to bring it all the way down here, across this bridge, all the way up. We essentially need to follow this path. So I think, what's this? This is Caterium being deposited all the way over to that base over there. And my jetpack's run out. And I'm dying. So I like this though, bro. I feel like I'm actually doing something. Like I actually have a specific objective for this episode, so I'm working towards it. I have something to work towards. When I'm kind of just meandering, it is difficult to try and like get things together, even for me just playing the game and for the video at the same time. But this, like, we know what we need to do. We just need to do it. The only problem is, right, where am I going to be sticking this damn thing that has to come all the way down? It's gonna have to come this side, isn't it? I've got freaking bauxite coming down here, water coming down here. I've got silica going up there. I have the hypertube up there, which I could have taken, but you know, man's just decided to just fly our way up there. Fly my way up. There's a purple slug there, but there's obviously a lot of uranium there. Alright, it's all the way over here as well, so it's not exactly close to the cliff face. Everything here is all idle right now. Like, I have coal. There's like a lot of coal here, so I could do a truck station. It's just whether or not the truck can make it up that steep hill. I don't think a truck can ascend a ramp of that magnitude, so yeah, I think we're just going to have to just do a manual, right. Where is the ingots being made? So what I need to do is I actually need to make all of these all come together. That one can go there. That one can go there. Yep, it's all going to overlap like that, but hey, that's fine. That works for now. And it's essentially a matter of just taking this all the way back. This is the same thing we've done several times over, so you know what's going to expect. Like, what's this? So the only thing that's actually going to be interesting is what happens now. Like, is this going to be a segment that's going to be edited out, or am I going to have a time lapse? Like, you know, what should we do this time, bro? We've done a time lapse. We've had it where it's just completely edited out. What do we do now, bro? Do I just start and just just waffle along as I just slowly move this slowly down the hill, you know? Oh, if I really wanted to, I could do it on top of the pipe. Yes, on top of the pipe we go. We essentially just ride the pipe down the hill. Think we can grab that thing? How dangerous is the radiation? How fast will it kill me? Hang on, I'm grabbing this. Ah, the radiation's fine, bro. It's fine. We got a purple slug, bro. Alright, here we go, fam. Okay, well, I'm doing a bit of both. Oh, God, I almost fell to my death. Okay, well, I've edited that part out. You know what, fam? We'll just do a time-lapse from here on out. Do the best of both worlds, fam. Edit a bit of it out, and then just time-lapse the rest. Because, like, you know, why not? You know what we need to do now is, now that we've made it down the hill, what we're going to do is we're going to build another one of those. We're going to have that curve round here. And we're essentially got to take it round the back. We've got to take it round the back, round there. Alright, we've actually made it, man. Alright. He's done it! Look, we now have aluminum casing. It's all coming down, bro. Like, bro, it's turned nighttime as well, bro. We've been doing this for a whole day. But all of that aluminum casing is all coming down from all the way over there, down there, around here, straight into here. So now we have computers. We have aluminum casing. Let's have a look and see. Oh, I forgot I had a torch. Radio control unit. We just need those damned oscillators, which are being made all the way over here. There we go. We're getting them as well. Let's go. You know what, fam? Yeah, we'll have them. Alright, so now we have our 3 components right here. So I guess the next thing we do, we add a manufacturer. I need more freaking modular frames. Do we have modular frames being made over here? No, they're over this side. I'm hearing a sound. I'm hearing a slug. Is there a slug embedded in one of these things? Where's the slug at? That looks like... Oh no, that's not a slug. That's the sound of a sphere. I don't need them. I need them slugs, fam. What are slugs even called, bro? Are they hermaphrodites or something? Modular frames. Come here. Alright, we now have modular frames. Now we gotta go all the way back. So now we build a manufacturer here. So, nice triangular position. Whack them in there. Whack them in there. Whack them in there. Alright. And now we can make radio control units. We just need to provide ourselves some power. I'm pretty sure there's a thing up here. Boom! We have light, we have power, and we have the construction of the things, which is going to take 4 decades to make. But luckily, man has in possession a purple slug. This geezer is still finding ways to get stuck. Give me this. Yes, we have 5 of these. Let's go, bro. Shove all of these in here. Overclock that. Boom! We now have everything we could ever want right here. Alright, we now have radio control units in production. Yes! We have done it! It is complete. Our mission is now complete. Now we wait, because that's all we can do. We need a lot of these things. Let's open these things in the codex, fam. What do we use them in? We ain't got no bloody clue. We don't know what we use these things for. We make them. There are alternative recipes. Do you think maybe we should look up on them? Hang on. Supercomputer, do I have any alternative? There are alternative recipes. You know what, fam? To the internet, my friend. Okay, so you know what, actually? It's actually probably better for us just to make the normal ones, to be fair, because the alternative recipe adds a lot more stuff, actually. That's... The alternative recipes don't really make it that much easier, so we kind of just gotta sit and let them just let it run, really. But we have now achieved the one thing I wanted to do in this episode, so that is absolutely fine. Is there anything else that we can do, that we can prepare? Because obviously next episode is we're gonna have to do some more upgrading, but we're kind of waiting. I'm out of rubber. I am out of rubber. The rubber production has drastically dropped. What's going on here? What's all this? Well, this is all full. What's going on here? It's because of like how it has to flow forward. It's being split. Oh, the rubber's also being used over here and over there at the same time. I think we need to split. This is kind of like the end circuit. I think we need to split that one and have that. Where is it? Where is this one? It needs to go here, actually, to be fair. I think we need... What do? We build a merger here. Boom. There we go. Cool, there we go. So now all that rubber should now go into here. Are these all fine? These things are all making rubber. They all... Everything seems to be all filled up here. Like, yeah, plastic. I mean, we're not getting a lot of resin, actually, to be fair. It looks like this whole resin thing is completely empty. I don't know what is going on, bro. I'm not gonna lie, our oil situation all the way in the desert has really gone south. Like, there's so many, like, things, like... Because there needs to be enough packaging to transport the liquid version, and obviously if there's not enough package to transport the liquid, it won't transport the solid, and then the solid has to go to some place, but then the solid is used to make the packaging. But if it doesn't get enough solid to make the packaging for the solid, yeah, bro, it's all confusing over there. The oil's really sent that whole place over there has now gone west. I'm kind of just leaving it as it is, but I might have to consider other alternatives, because at the moment this is all the resin we have and it's going over here. So we either need more resin or just another way. I don't know where that freaking truck has gone, the one that's supposed to deliver the resin here. I ain't got no idea where it's at. We might have to consider other options, but you know what, we'll consider them next time. So I'm gonna go and end this episode here. We're just gonna keep this episode focused surely on the ability to make radios, and obviously we have achieved in that mission and we have made radios. So now it's a matter of kind of let the game run so we can grab more radios, to which then in the next episode we can use these radios to upgrade ourselves to potentially, we're going to be doing some nuclear stuff in the next episode. We've got to go and find, upgrade, analyze uranium, upgrade all that. We're also going to need the hazard protection for the suit and everything, and then obviously we've got to go find uranium, which we know, and it's in a cave, and there's monsters that are going to kill me and all this other stuff, and I need to try and transport it back. We're going to need power, machines, room, and we've got to try and get it back and forth, and then we've got to see like what we can do with all of that whole resource. Like, it's going to be the uranium is going to be using so much different things, and there's probably only one in like like a 14 million mile radius. So there's still quite a few more complex missions that will be at hand, and obviously everything will all take time, so just bear with me with that. But that is all for the experience of the future. I'm quite happy with what we've achieved here. It's all going nice and smoothly. It's nice to see things just work and run, and we just gotta let them run, and that's exactly what we'll be doing. So we'll be ready for the action in the next episode. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Until then.